Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 2022, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. So let's see, Leo. The overall energy for the reading, the Hierophant. This could be talking about certain very strong beliefs. It could be talking about a connection that's very important to you. I don't know. Let's see. Starting off the reading, you get the Six of Wands crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're working on something that brings you that sense of, oh, look at me, I'm achieving something. I'm doing something here. Quite good. So there's almost like a sense of taking it all in, you know? I don't know what you're working on. In your focus, the Death card, something might be coming to an end here in the recent past. Could be you, could be someone you're very much attracted to here. I don't know. In your strength, interesting that this is here. The Nine of Wands. Putting up blocks. Quite easily, I would say. So you could be rejecting something here. I don't know what, we'll see. In the immediate future, the Four of Cups, a sense of discontent, the energy that supports this reading, the Page of Pentacles. So whatever it is here, whatever's happening, whatever experience you're going through, I feel like you're pretty open to learn from it. And I feel like you are learning, but you're staying open to learn from it. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, something is stressing you out. In your hopes and fears, the Judgment card. You could be having to make a decision here, or, I don't know, growth, transformation. You could be heading in that direction. We'll see. The potential outcome, the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters here. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me clarify the Hierophant. Ooh, ouch. The Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords. There is a soul connection that's shown up here. And the actual energy going towards it, I mean, not the energy, because the energy is probably still going towards it. The energy of wanting to do something about it, to take some action in that direction, I feel like it's not there anymore. So whatever this is to you, it could still be here energetically, but I don't see you going in that direction and trying stuff surrounding this. Let's do the Six of Wands. Ooh, the Nine of Swords, the Temperance card, the World card. It almost feels like you're ending a major cycle here, through which I feel like there's been a lot of pain here. But the Six of Wands gives me a sense of overcoming that, you know, kind of ending this cycle on a high note, on a note of, yeah, I've been through crap here, but man, I've learned a lot, you know? Because it's very transformative here with the Temperance card, and it's a long, hard cycle. It's coming to an end. You're still working on some aspects here surrounding that, though, with the Seven of Pentacles. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, man. I forgot to switch legs. As you know yourself, really. Sweet. There we go. For the Seven of Pentacles, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Sun, the Three of Pentacles. There is a form of a partnership here, a form of you and someone working together. And it brings a sense of happiness. It brings a sense of this is it. You know, a sense of this is definitely my match in this, in whatever this is to you. Now, I don't know if this is a friendship, if this is you working, literally working with someone on something, I don't know. I don't see it as love necessarily. It could be that, but it's showing up more in the form of we're partners in crime kind of thing. And the crime being happiness, basically, because that's where it feels like the situation is surrounded by happiness. So, and it's teaching you a lot, it's teaching them a lot. It's very beneficial for both parties, or all parties involved. Let's do the Death card in your focus. The Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Something that looked stable at some point, it's coming to an end here. Because I see from 2 or more going into 1. I'm on my own. I do see a little bit of confusion in the sense of how do I go about it, but the energy of this is ending and I'll be out of this, I'll be on my own, it's definitely here. It's definitely happening. It does look like at some point, it looked at least like something stable, but it's going away. So I don't know. I don't know what this is to you. Let me do the Nine of Wands in your strength. Oh, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. There's love here attached to a situation, possibly from the past. There's a whole lot of love here. There's definitely an energy of equal give and take. Problem is, you're not participating in that. You are energetically. At the same time, you're rejecting it. So it's like you're giving to it, because otherwise it wouldn't show up here as that flow. But you don't want to be giving to it. You're blocking, you're trying to block that, at least. Busted. I love to bust you guys. Like, here, the energies are giving you away. Let's do the Four of Cups in the immediate future. The Four of Swords, the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles. There's a little bit of neglect over your own needs here by the looks of it. You're showing up as wanting to do something, possibly something in particular, in regards to self-care, self-love. There is healing here, definitely. But it feels like with that Four of Cups being there, that kind of tells me, no, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about this healing. It almost feels like I want something stronger. Give me something stronger. Come on. You know, kind of thing. Which, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, but because there is healing, there is you giving, definitely being all in, but then you're unhappy about it. Or it could be somebody else that's unhappy about your growth. That could be it too. I don't know. There's a sense of unhappiness about healing. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands? Yeah, Ten of Wands. The Page of Pentacles is tied up here to this partnership that creates happiness, that is surrounded by happiness. You're showing me your energy going towards it, but very, very like you had, like, you know, 100-pound stones tied up to each of your legs kind of thing. And that's a lot. You would probably not be able to move, but like really, and again, your energy is going there. You're like, man, it's hard. Your rejection. It goes back to your rejection. Because again, energetically, I see things happening there. Love, energy being exchanged. Big time party up there with love. And you're like, nope. Something in you is saying no to this. And that's your freaking stones. 100-pound stones. And those stones are actually translated as overthinking things. So whenever you catch yourself in that place of, but why would I do it? But if I do it like this, then that would happen. But then no, because they don't deserve it. I was blah, 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 blah. That's your stones. And ironically, the stones, the Eight of Swords, is showing up in your hidden energies. Man, I love how it all ties up together for you. I mean, it sucks because it's definitely coming from a place of rejection within yourself, which you can't identify necessarily. Maybe it's not the time. I don't know. For the Eight of Swords and the hidden energies, you get the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands. It's one of those things where, you know how you're like in this stressed out kind of place and you're creating all sorts of stories, but then you just through that, you just kind of pick up the phone and send a text and then, what did I do? Oh my God, that's gonna create this and this and this, but what if they don't see it? But I wonder if they're looking now. But they're not responding, so maybe they just didn't see it. But that's what this is. Because it does show up tied up to communication. So it could be a place of expectation somewhere within you that's creating this rejection to all of this. There's definitely a whole lot of conflict showing up. The minute you do something, the smallest little thing, the smallest little text, for example. That's just an example. You know, that's gonna take you places. And then this energy just gets you, just kind of swallows you up. And again, it all stands in a little bit of rejection there on your part. Because otherwise you wouldn't have expectations over this. You know, you would allow yourself to stay open to it, because this is a beautiful energy. But you're not allowing yourself to be open to it, to actually feel it as it's happening, because as I said, with your rejection or not, it's still happening. You're still participating in it. Rejecting it is going to make things a little bit tougher for you, and I see it reflecting in all of these energies here. Let's do the Judgment card and your hopes and fears. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're scared. You're scared to make the decision for you, not for the situation, because it takes two to tango. It's not enough for you to make a decision. It has to be, you know, mutual. But for you to make the decision of committing to this, you know, you're even scared of the thought of what if this comes together. And now you may think I'm crazy, because you may be like, what, are you crazy? Of course I want for this to come together. What are you talking about? Not even knowing that that Nine of Swords is there somewhere within you. That these Eight of Swords energies are in here, are keeping you in here. And you can't, it's like, think of it as a map. The Eight of Swords starts here and it goes here 1,000 times. And then somehow it gets to that Nine of Wands, which is your rejection. Which your rejection can come out of who knows what fear, who knows what insecurity, who knows what doubt, something that belongs to you. And you're scared because you're like, I need to decide if I want commitment here, but I'm going to postpone it. I'm just not going to look at it. I don't have to make a decision because I'm not even, you know, they're not even here. So why would I decide that? And then using that, what I just said, it takes two to tango. There's not enough if I decide. Well, you decide for yourself. You know? Let's do the Six of Swords and potential outcome. Yeah, you're not allowing yourself to open up here. King of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You have a whole lot of love for the situation. Otherwise, this exchange of love would not happen, would not be possible if you didn't have your heart here for this. However, you're deciding, and you're very stubborn about it, to close off emotionally to this. So you're like, nope, I'm just going to stay disconnected. I'm just going to stay. But you're probably, you know, kind of putting this in that way of I'm disconnecting from them. Leo, you're disconnecting from how you feel here. Not from them. Not from them. You're disconnecting from you. And that, in turn, is going to be disconnected from them. But first off, you start with you. And you're disconnecting to yourself here. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. The universe is funny. The universe is very funny. Because what you're rejecting, all of that energy, you're actually manifesting. You're calling it to you. And it's funny because we do that. We manifest certain lessons, certain things. We're calling them out to us so that we learn a freaking lesson. And your lesson here is this rejection. Where is it coming from? What's your fear? What's your doubt? What's your insecurity? Where is it coming from? It's somewhere within you. The King of Cups, the Magician, the Four of Wands. All of the energies that showed up at the end as you rejecting, wanting them, but then rejecting them, but then deciding to shut down to them, you're calling them to you. So, let's close it off with the Oracle of the Fairies. Stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Look at the freaking star if that's what you need to do. You know, to get some insight about what's rejecting this love you're calling towards you. So, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.